Hello everyone, welcome back. Surprise Sunday stream. I decided to play, I decided to stream today because why not? Slow end of the week, stress-free, comfy, chill day. I was like, you know what? Might as well just stream something. It's gonna be nice and cozy. I may or may not put on Spotify, depending on how I feel. But yes, we are playing Genshin today. But before that, I wanna thank a few people for the follows, off-stream follows actually. First it was, let me make sure it's right here. Porygon Z Boys, thank you for the off-stream follow yesterday. Go ahead and do this. Thank you again for the off-stream follow yesterday, and also Cool Guy Shrek. Thank you for the follow as well. And again, I forgot to put on Mix It Up Redeem, but it's okay. Thank you guys for the follows yesterday. And without further ado, let's go ahead and go to Genshin. Right here. And it is not this one, but this one. That should be full screen. And I should be on here. Bang, 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 bang. Hold on. Is that right? Maybe it's reconnect. Let me see. Why is, oh, maybe it's that? Oh no. Hi Gabby. How are you? Trying to fix Fugi right now. Oh, there we go. Fugi. Oh, maybe it disconnected me for some reason. Let me go ahead and save. Transparent and dark mode transparent. Save. Hello Gabby, how are you? Good. I'm doing good. I'm doing comfy cozy right now. I'm trying to see if I can launch, but dang, it's not working. Don't know why. Don't know.
Whopper, Junior, double, triple, Whopper, flame grill taste with perfect toppers. I will stay.
Thanks, Brian, for the sound alerts. Refresh. Why is it not working? Oh, it's fucking logged out. Yeah, it's saying it's not connected for some reason. Connection to Discord failed. Please check that you are logged into the same account, both the browser and the. Well, I am. Don't know why it's not. Huh? Oh my god. Why is it not working? And then if I just do Fugi, attack, reactive. Or is it just Discord? It might be just Discord. Could be just Discord things. Discord things. Discord things. Yes, I'm trying to do this. Connection to Discord is failing. But I'm here though. No. But I don't know. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Don't know why it is acting. Maybe Fugi is just down. I don't know. Anyways. I hope I didn't miss anything. I guess there's no Sophie for now. I guess there's no Sophie for now. She's in bed, sleeping. She's too tired. Okay, so now I have to go under here. I don't know where there is. I'm stuck. Oh, there it is. Up I go. Sad about food not working. It does seem like it's a Fuki issue. Well, I'm just gonna go here. Wait, it's down there. Wait a minute. I'm so lost. Oh, apparently it is down like right now.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Is it this one? How do we go up there? Hold on. This way. Oh my god, I was just here, no?
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Okay, so Fugi is currently down at the moment. They're doing some performance checks,
Take it easy.
I guess. And they couldn't done it yesterday. Damn it. Damn it. Well, I think I can activate. Ooh! Actually, no, I can have Sophie on in a different matter. Images.
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
No, we just
Maybe
worked our shifts
Sophie.
according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary. We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago. And as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Wait,
I
why
actually
is
have
she getting
Sophie
involved
with
as well?
this picture.
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We
How's
want to
that?
avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person. Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Oh, Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
To test connection. Okay, so OBS is good. Mix it up. Good. Okay, perfect. Now we have that. And then headpads. Oh, okay, headpads. I think Sophie will want to go just down here for now. I'll just give Sophie a little sneak peek. That way people can still say hi to her.
Then,
Yes.
let's go check on Lynette before Fremine returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
Is now really a good time to go over?
According to my observations, Sijuin always spends around half an hour away from the
Sijuin.
infirmary right before lunch. Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her.
Let's see. Headpads aren't just little. There we go. And then we'll just do save. Hi Roxia, how are you? It's at 66 and 88. Okay, 66, 88. Let's do 69. Save. Okay. All the testing are good.
Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
Okay, then let's head over right away.
Watching some movies? Ooh. What movies are you watching in the server? Gotcha, okay. Ooh, excuse me.
Lynette should be here right now. Huh.
What movies?
Strange. Lynette?
As expected, Sijuin isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
Maybe she found a lead.
Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know.
Mm-hmm.
Unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Okay.
lose, you say? I have no idea what I'm doing. I forgot
There
how.
are some books
Scream
here
6
and a
and
few
As Beloved So
files.
Below. So which ones are
They
you
look
watching
like
right
medical
now?
records.
You're watching Scream 6 first or the As Above
Advanced
So Below?
nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the psychology of emotions, and the meaning of laughter. These sure are some interesting books. Who knew Sijuin would be interested in these kinds of things? She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings. Is it because she's a Melusine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
Scream 6 is halfway
Seems
done?
quite
Oh,
normal
okay.
to me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time.
Might play a third movie? Okay, okay. Movie night all the way. Wait, is there another one? Should be. Yes, okay. That's that one.
None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in. Except that one over there.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right? You said she was pretending to be sick.
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and
What's
rest.
the third movie
while she
gonna
left
be?
to retrieve
Are
the
you gonna
medication.
use the wheel to determine that one? Maybe the bed is
Which
still
means
unmade.
either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette lay down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it this way.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Spinning the wheel. Let's go.
Ah, this is it! We saw it before!
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well.
Oh, you never seen any of the Scream movies? Those are the comedy ones, right?
The space
Like
behind it
Ghostface
is
saying
empty.
West Side.
From its size,
Is that
I
the
don't
ones?
think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart.
I think that's the
There's
one.
probably a mechanism around here somewhere. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure.
Yeah, that's one. Okay, cool. I only know like that's one movie. I
Let's look around
don't
here for
remember
some more
watching any of the
clues.
other ones,
Don't
or
panic, just take another
they
look.
all, to me, seems like one Scream movie. Because it's like a parody of all of like horror, like tropes.
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here!
A slip of paper.
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card
Wait, the what's that
as
was
the
from Scary
medium to
Movie?
pass on my message.
Oh,
you may
then
consider
what's Scream
this
about?
as me giving you my best regards.
This is...
What's Scream again?
Is that all?
I don't remember that.
The back. This is...
Show me! Now!
That look on your face. Paimon's reading it now. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now? No. Could she have... Is she already...
Writhely. Did he deliver...
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning?
I already choose to act under.
Why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also...
Yes, that is a crucial question.
Huh.
Writhely. He doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So
it's
this
a
means he had no
slasher-
concerns about your activities from the very
The slasher
beginning.
film, like
You're not
it's
from the same camp as
Ghostface
us.
going on a
You were
murder
sent down
spree.
here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Writhely. We're a completely different story, though.
I have no. My brain is having a brain fart. I have no idea. Why did you?
I'd like to know that too. Why did he only go after her? Don't panic. Just think
Not gonna
everything
lie,
over.
I'm a little lost. Well, yeah,
I
because
have
you
to
started
stay
at 6,
calm.
not at 1.
This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now. Wait, you're right. Wait, But that
Of course
means
you're confused. You're at 6.
the fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds. Could Risley have let him go as well?
But what does he gain by
Everyone
letting
wanted.
Fremine leave
No,
like that?
that's a lie because you spin the wheel, and that's not everyone. That's the wheel determining it. You just lied right there. Stop lying to yourself.
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it. We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into
please.
the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side.
I'm just stating the fact.
If Risley let
You
him
cannot
leave on
say
purpose, then he's probably in a
everyone
terrible
went.
spot now
You're
as
the one
well.
spinning the wheel. If you're spinning the wheel, that means that's determined by a random event. And that random event chose to Gamba,
Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't
and
told
it's
you about
landed
Triumph.
on
That was our
screen
fault.
6.
No, I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team. I was the one who failed to protect them. I'll go talk to Risley.
Hey, don't be reckless.
It was just that's just a suggestion. You could have said
I simply
Scream
cannot allow Lynette
6.
to be
You could have
abducted
said
again.
Scream
I
5.
have to go. I'll find a way to get
Any
them
of
back.
them. But to say everyone wanted it, no, you cannot.
Smashed out the door. After him.
Citrine! Hey, when was she? Whoa.
Right. I
Wait.
feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
Wait.
Not impossible,
That
but it will
smile,
require
though.
extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time.
Is someone?
Pack everything up.
When it's in the movie suggestion, it's a royal we.
They'll probably
Nope.
come in once we stop talking.
Nope. Nope. Not if it's going to be on a random wheel that's gonna be just spinning.
Oh, are you okay?
These two. As expected, they've already found this place. Oh, they are quite sharp. What a delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted.
Damn, wait.
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin.
Oh, wait. Is she kinda
Being
evil?
able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill. Wait! It's no use. We have to catch up to him.
Then I put it on the wheel and it spins. Therefore, people have suggested it, and the wheel has spoken. So it's the wheel. You can't say we or everyone. No, the wheel shows it. You can't say everyone.
Take it easy.
He's already out of sight. How is he so fast? Let's go head him off at Risley's office.
Wee. Anyways, yes. How's the movie so far?
Come out and face me, Risley!
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether. Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head?
Mm-hmm.
No, he's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is probably still alive. You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start, so you deliberately aroused the Traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette. As for Fremine, no, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The Fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
One correction.
Damn.
Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
He's not. What do you really want?
Lenny!
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me.
So where are they? I need
Eager
to
the
know.
point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea. Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So where do you think he may be right now?
Wait, you can't mean... You locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Fremine's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
No, we're still here, so he'd definitely try to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course.
Damn, he's
My
like a...
intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards
not
of
that
my
bad.
own when it comes to
Jenny
negotiating.
Ortega's in it. Let's go.
Besides,
Sorry.
I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
Damn, Risley's
So,
just making
You've been
it
keeping
seem
tabs
like
on
a...
us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Some of my
Like
folks
a
just happen to hear a thing or
antagonist.
two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you. I
Uh-huh.
was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed. Mr.
Damn.
Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremine is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever. You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
You want to see Father? But
Damn,
why
we
should
get to
she
see
bother
more of
giving
her?
you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening. I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret? Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse...
What's going to happen? I want to know.
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress. I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Mr. Fremenet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
Damn, that's true though.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6, 5,
Oh, who's counting down?
2, 1. Time's up. It really is a shame, Mr. Linney.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Not really talk for it.
Yeah, listen to the traveler.
More.
If you can't talk to Lenny, can you at least talk to us?
That's true. He
You
did
do
mostly
realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way. But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws.
Despair.
Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found, I'll
That's
ask you 3
true.
questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request.
Oh man,
Question
fuck.
1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
Keep working without rest during lunch hour. On the 3rd day, you'll find a transfer meat. It's a good thing we ran for thorough. This one.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize... We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone.
Regarding the hidden warfare,
Seems
what
like
is
she
the
can
truth
perceive
behind
the general
one?
state of a person's health just by looking at them.
Who will you see if you keep working continuously?
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The research
No.
note said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from humans. Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems like she can... I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch.
I think it's that one.
The Fonta promoter
see.
has been struggling because
It's either 1 or
we
3,
often see
and I
Miss
want to
Sijuin
say
observing the prisoners at work near the production zone.
under what? Oh fuck.
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value. Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product.
This one? Why does her the way it
The
does?
research note said that the
Fuck.
Melusine race perceives the world very differently from humans. Because of that, the Melusines have... According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The company must want to return... The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. The research note said that the
Okay. Okay, so it's just this.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize... According to Collins, the I've
This
been
one.
told that the infirmary...
There we go. Okay, that was it.
Ah, so that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed? The hidden rule of the production zone. People are not supposed to work 3 days in a row. and
Since
if
when
they
did
do, they'll
Paimon get those
strange meat in their
eyeglasses and
welfare meal.
mustaches?
At first we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared. But in reality, they were all prepared by Sijuin, the head nurse. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work. Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijuin visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost. Sijuin has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does. However, unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us. The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out. Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijuin's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged. All right, now for my next question. There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration Ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight.
Transfer preference next time they receive a package the next morning, which contains strange blood-colored liquid. Okay. Who sent the package containing
Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But according
it has
to
to be-
Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The company must want... The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile...
Who sent?
Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an
who? No, so
The
it's
Fonta
this.
promoter has been struggling. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place.
No, this one, this
the
one.
Fonta promoter has been.
Why does it look the way it is? It's because...
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place. Fonta's internal
one.
reports.
Why do only those who buy things?
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because.
Oh, fuck. Who sent it out?
The research note said that the Melusine race. According to Collins, the Pancration. The Fonta promoter has been struggling.
There we go. It's just, it was flipped. Gotcha.
Ah, Paimon gets this rule too. That hidden rule of the Pancration Ring is about how, people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a package containing a strange blood-colored liquid. People get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer. But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fonta trial product. A blood-red drink. It's no wonder even Fonta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making. The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided they came to the fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament. The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value, and so only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on 2 opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery, although based on your description, that Fonta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company. All right,
Damn.
and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Ooh, we don't know.
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question. The thought of sparing Lynette and Fremine never even You'll pay for this!
Damn.
Ah!
Ooh.
Lenny, are you alright?
Damn.
Oh, close one. I owe you, Sigeween. That was a fantastic shot.
It was nothing, Your Grace. Sigeween? Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
Sigeween... You...
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty. When Monsieur Nervulette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties. But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us? But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now. His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
My dear Sigeween, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace.
Ooh,
I figured I should try to talk some sense into you. What are you talking about? What time?
Take me if you want. But let them go.
How touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now. I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Sigeween, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
You... What are you doing?
I believe I hear footsteps.
That Lynette and Fremine?
Some space, please.
Oh.
Ah, Miss Clarande.
Clarande.
Fremine... Fremine...
What's going on? What is Clarande doing here?
Work.
Damn.
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linney. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime.
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like the...
It can't be. It's the
A
symptoms.
flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
What did you say?
Oh.
Please,
What?
make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremine a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
Damn.
I'll talk to Clarande while you get Fremine to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
Wait, how did he get contact with the primal sea water? Yeah. It's a good sign. Hope everything will be alright. I hope so too.
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Still, his condition is not critical. Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more. Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress, however.
Man.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that possibly happen?
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might
shot her.
not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
He's the big brother. What's that? No? Okay. Well,
Take it easy. What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Siegeween may have been forced to shoot Mr. Linney again. How's the situation out there?
wait, so what's
The
Clarin
water
doing?
has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly. I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time, well, you can see how that boy's doing.
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
It's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
Ooh. Her voice, though, it is nice.
Linny,
It's sexy.
are you okay?
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Are you sure? You don't look alright.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
I'm back, everyone.
Lene.
Lenny! Oh, Traveler, Paimon, you're here too. Remine? Is he...
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
Lenny and Lene immediately lift. Runner?
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side. Lynette, to get
on it?
Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
Very well.
The Duke and Clarande are gone.
True.
They probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
What just what happened out there? True, we need to know more about that part. We need to know more. But can I...
Could I tempt you with some sugar for your tea?
No need.
Could I tempt you with some...
No need.
Damn, okay, well, goodbye. Thought I could get some sneak peeks.
Take it easy.
Okay, we have to go up. Up. To the dormitory, dormitory. me. They all look the same to me.
He's awake. Fremine, how do you feel?
Lenny. Lynette.
We're all here.
The triplets.
Where am I?
The infirmary at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Fremine, and you are no longer in any danger. How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Traveler. Paimon. It's been so long. The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Shh, it's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it.
So it's after.
Pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
Okay, so we went this way for the pipes. Uh-oh. Wait, we get to play in the flashback?
I'm in. Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned.
Huh?
Where could Master Child be?
Oh, so we do get to play as him. Nice. Is there any treasure? Nope.
This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
Ooh. It's Ah, okay, I see, I see. So what is? Okay, so he's a Claymore user. Okay. And I'm assuming this just turns it to me.
It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
Oh, okay, okay, I see, I see. We turn this back. Right. And then we just turn this first. Yes. No treasure? No treasure. Treasure? No treasure. I'm just making sure I don't skip any treasure.
This
Maybe.
is where the water starts. Okay. Master Child probably dived into the water. I'll go take a look as well.
Mm-hmm. And then this is where, oh, I was gonna say, this is where he probably puts on his diving suit, right? And then he will just go dip, and then I would say 10 minutes of him diving, he would have noticed something amiss.
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. I should be... Oh, there are traces here too. I need to keep going.
What traces?
The traces are gone.
What do you mean traces?
But I don't see where he could have gone from here. Wait. What the... My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and
Oh, so
harder
like
to
5
breathe.
minutes.
What's going on? No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
Ooh. Return to shore quickly. Spam, 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 spam. And then this is where it was closed.
I can't die here. This is bad. I'm feeling worse and worse, and I'm still underwater. I have to push on.
Oh. But how did Clorin get here? That's my question.
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea.
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance between myself and the fortress, and I just couldn't find the strength to keep going.
Miss Clarande brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she went out to save you.
True, we don't know
Miss
that part.
Clarande, you say? I must go thank her in person.
You're still too weak, Fremine. You can go after you've had some more rest.
Miss Lynette is right. I believe Miss Clarande will stay here as a guest for another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
A guest? Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here?
You should ask His Grace about that. He'll be able to explain better than me.
Right, I'll go
Yeah,
talk.
it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us, Lenny?
Oh, I don't think Lenny should go though.
No, please go on without me. I don't want to leave just yet.
Yeah, bringing Lenny is not a good idea about that.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave. Both of you are just in danger.
He needs to protect the little brother and sister.
Understood. Then let's just sit together for a while.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now. As long as you stay in here, I don't think you'll be...
Thank you. I'm so sorry, Lenny.
I'm also really sorry, Lenny. I should have been more careful.
Don't say that. It was all my fault. I was the one who should have been more careful.
If I was stronger, maybe I would have already found Master Child.
Oh,
No,
don't say
how
that.
can you say that?
Huh?
I'm sorry.
What I'm hearing is, we all dropped the ball at some point during the mission. So there was...
Yeah, that's right. It's on all of us.
Lenny, we understand that you're worried about us, but we're worried about you as well. Please don't blame yourself. We want you to keep your spirits up.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, brothers and sisters.
I'm also really...
Don't say that.
If I was
Yeah, this
stronger...
one just
No,
repeats.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so it
Lenny,
just
we
repeats.
Yeah.
I think that's good. Let's see. Tapati papadu papati tatita.
Next on the agenda.
Oh, didn't mean to go that far. Hey, a sword.
Take it easy.
And then over here. Oh wait, no, not here. I'm over here. And then we're just gonna glide over. Looks like Cerberus from the Wisely. We're here.
Excuse me.
I take it Mr. Fremenay's condition has stabilized?
Yes. Sorry.
Of course. I wouldn't have left the infirmary otherwise.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Siegewing?
I wanted to check up on Miss Cloran. How are you feeling?
Mostly fine, I think.
If you don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick physical exam. It'll just take a few minutes.
All right. Thank you for looking out for me. I'll take my leave for now, then.
Well, want to explain yourself, Risley?
Of course, but I'm not partial to the word choice of explain. How about enlighten?
Okay. Can you like us as much as you like?
Where should I begin? How about you start by asking me any questions you have? You can start with whichever one you'd like to get answered the most.
Okay.
Then Paimon will begin.
No,
Did you know
me.
about Lenny's goals from the very beginning?
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you made progress on your investigation.
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
They came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals.
But why didn't you
Initially,
stop
I thought their
them?
goal was just to investigate Child's disappearance. Lenny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here. Everything he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, he did on his own. Of course, it's inevitable that the Knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance. I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went, so I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work. All I care about is the answer.
So
True.
you were hoping Lenny's group would just do your work for you.
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. I assume that Fremenay has told you already, the ratio of primordial seawater around the fortress of Meripede is on the rise. The Forbidden Zone has always been Lenny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
Are the rumors true? That you're also a former criminal?
If he says yes, that makes him more of
Why
a
would you
badass.
put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison? I just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates. That's all.
So it is.
Right. Paimon wanted to ask, who invited Cloran down here?
Me, of course. I paid her good mora to come down to the fortress for some field work. As a champion duelist, Miss Cloran could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
Damn.
And saving Fremine was part of that crisis?
You can think of it like that, yes. Credit where credit is due, that boy is quite adept at diving. Had conditions not been as hostile as they were, he probably would have found the missing Harbinger already.
So it really.
That's not something you should be asking after. Neuvillette only asked you to investigate Child's whereabouts. All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance. That should be clear now that you've spoken to Fremine.
But we've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us. Isn't it about time that you answer our last question in return?
You make a compelling case. Do you really want to know the answer that badly?
Yes, very curious.
Paimon really wants to know.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant?
Yep.
Follow me.
Yep. It's the truth. We gotta know the truth. Nothing but the truth.
Take it easy.
Even if I don't like it, that's still the truth. Oh wait, this way. I knew it. Secret
There's a hidden door
tunnel.
here, and a whole basement behind it. Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the Fortress of Meripede is.
Maybe. But secret tunnel.
Stand on the central plate.
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or... Whoa!
Sessions Instagram. Well, I didn't get to read that. Damn it. I wanted to read that.
This is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything. What a huge
That is
door!
the door.
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Hence the name Forbidden Zone. Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui friends everything?
Well, Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth of this place for yourself before deciding whether or not to tell them.
I mean, we can still keep secrets from Lenny. But Lenny feels bad that he's gonna tell whatever he wants to know. To us.
Huh. So there's a switch on the side.
Stand back.
Uh-huh. Ooh, purple.
They all just went up one by one.
Go on, have a look.
So purple. It's quite strange. This holds the device smack dab in the middle.
I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind it. The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position, likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally. Normally I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Any guesses what the reading could be tracking?
Well, water pressure.
Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of those as well. Unfortunately, our dashboard is tracking something less ordinary. The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely. We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all. Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea. I began to make a few preparations based on that hypothesis. Over the past few days, the needle has moved again. With that, and the symptoms that Fremine displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
The concentration
Seawater in
of
the seawater.
primordial seawater? But we're already under the sea!
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising.
And so the primordial seawater is continually leaking.
That's very likely.
Into the sea.
Forget about the two of us! Not even Neuvillette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak. Oh. Oh!
Seems like you've figured it out. I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us. The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us. If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial sea at all.
Yeah, and then the gate falls. All of the
Yeah,
fall.
you know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
But that's just too weird! Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above a sluice gate for the primordial sea? Who built—
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring. It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research. There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here. When the previous Hydro Archon Egeria ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished. The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle, and the bone-chilling cold. Some of them began to repent, and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them, and said, "You may go guard my secret, deep underneath the waves." And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. They became a community down there in the deeps, and over the years helped it to grow. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors. The Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. Before long, this dark underwater fortress became the sinner's only home. And with that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw themselves as repenting sinners who would regain their freedom once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves. But as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had gotten used to life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld. Once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the ancient secrets of the past. After many, many centuries, few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding. Now they just see it as an integral pillar of Fontainian society, as the place where criminals deserve to be sent. Now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress. I learned all this from an elderly historian. Everyone else just thought he'd made it all up.
But now you know every part of that history is true.
True.
Indeed. It's just as the prophecy says. If this gate fails, then everyone will be dissolved into the sea.
And then do you believe
To be
in
frank,
Sephiroth?
not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving all too accurate. Prophecies are troublesome things. Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and actually witnessing it in real time, the third.
So what do you plan to
Let's
do
go
about
somewhere else. I want to show you something.
it? Okay, okay.
This is it.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The results from our last round of experiments have...
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone!
Huh? Lorvine and Yuri?
No need to panic, you two. I've already told them about our plan.
What? After you warned us not to tell a single soul about any of this?
I'm skeptical as well. Are you sure they are trustworthy?
The results speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
All right then, if Your Grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
Sure, harmless.
How about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin?
Ed who?
He's the one who blew the whole institute sky high. Everyone knew he was a bit crooked in the head, but you're not a local, so I guess it's possible for you not to have heard of him.
Edwin's main areas of research were archeum and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical consultant.
Okay.
You
He's
want
a
to
TI.
blow up the fortress of Meripede?
Ah, what a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
Gotta admit, I'm tempted as well.
Guys, focus! Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my technical consultants. While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Oh, the
Ooh,
assistant's
are they
assistant.
together?
I like that. Ooh. What's that
See,
mean?
everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
Jeez, forget I said anything then. Follow me.
They're so a couple. Oh my god, they're so a
Whoa,
couple.
There's another door that goes right up.
You cannot tell me they're not a
Your constant
couple.
amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
With responses like that.
Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
Ooh, pretty, pretty.
What a huge ship? This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
How much do you know about Fontainian history?
Oh, little.
Not much at all.
I would say none.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty.
Lemurian.
According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves. He called his nation Lemuria and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
There's a ship in this story too?
Where there's water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Do you believe that too?
Wait, they're gone. They were just there.
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a
They're
whole
making
factory's
out.
worth of
I
labor,
bet
materials,
you.
and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try. So the moment I began to speculate that the primordial sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
Were you inspired
Oh,
by the legendary
okay. They're not
Fortuna?
kissing, but they are
Maybe.
together.
Fontainians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster. Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe. As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call. All right, that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat. Do you have any other questions? Seems like you're good. Come on, I'll take you back.
Well, fine, we'll go back. But I was like, how do you plan on blowing it up? And will blowing it up solve
I'll leave you here for now.
the primordial sea mixture?
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out will likely affect those 3 as well.
Yeah, we'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
Well,
Great. I look forward to what happens next.
I want to say I can't. If we tell him nothing, right?
Next on the agenda.
Then there's their objective of what's inside is still in their mind incomplete. So they would try to risk finding it out more.
Welcome back. Do you want a cup of tea?
Everyone wants
so much
tea.
like Risley, always drinking tea.
Everyone is drinking tea.
Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now. While I was sedated, I could still barely hear 2 people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves to the water and even the teacups themselves.
Must have been Risley and Sijwin.
Yeah, I heard 1 male voice and 1 female, so it should have been the 2 of them. They really were just talking about brewing tea.
I really can't make sense of this place.
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able to learn anything from Risley?
Yeah, he explained.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations?
Getting better?
I took the time to rest, so I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now.
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sijwin is also busy with something or other. So let's just talk here.
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions. Firstly, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is, the long-lost primordial sea is probably very close to the fortress of Meripede.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh, he's good.
That's our Lenny.
Secondly, Risley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. Why? I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find Master Child for him. What's more, the Fortress of Meripede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervulet. Risley is basically the king of a no-man's land. As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the 2 factions are pitted against each other, Risley will be free to move between the parties of interest. If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the infirmary, but I just can't think of what it could be.
Okay.
You're super smart.
He's getting there.
Thanks so much. Then finally, if Risley does have a plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. He's even gotten Cloran to help him out. That can't be the full extent of what he's doing. There's probably a secret passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most people here never get to see. He has a bargaining chip, and it could be important enough for Father to deal with him directly. I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip might be. But...
Yeah, well, I get to share him. I'll share when you saw emphasis. There's now not the time for...
I can't believe it.
The sea will engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
Could Risley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis? If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and she truly wants to resolve the crisis. But how could Risley have known that?
Or perhaps he didn't
He
know
didn't.
and just wanted to bring Father over to his side, which could be why he said he just wanted to negotiate.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on to our father. No matter what, we're on your side. The two of you have already aided us far too much. We probably wouldn't be standing here right now if not for you. If you ever need anything else going forward, please come to the House of the Hearth at any time.
I really want to see
Though
the
you
House
may not share
of
the
Heart.
sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the three of us basically see you as family now.
Yay!
You have my gratitude.
Thank you for protecting Linny when it really mattered. And thank you for sharing the secrets of the fortress with us. We didn't think you were going to do it.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
Given your strength, you might not need our help at all. But if you are ever in danger, we will try our best to protect you.
Oh.
Aw, the sound of that makes Paimon feel all warm and safe inside.
Come on, Paimon.
Paimon's hungry.
God damn it, Paimon.
You've done so much already. Go get some food.
Alright, then we'll catch you guys another time.
Okay. Go to cafeteria. Wait, I wanna any last.
Born of ice and
Oh,
frost.
not what I wanted.
I feel like I should try to become someone more capable of helping.
You're incredibly helpful. Lenny thinks so too.
Yeah, you two are always telling me not to push myself, but aren't you just like that as well?
Oh, some brothers and
Next on the
sisters.
agenda.
Okay. And then I go here. First floor.
It's time for dinner. Welfare meals now being served in the coupon cafeteria.
Come on, let's go pick up ours as well. Traveler and Paimon, over here.
Citrine.
Are you here for dinner too, Miss Sijwing? And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss Cloran's dinner as well. Huh. You're right. What would you like to eat?
Well, I thought it was
Yes,
just
Karen.
random.
I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like.
Tastiest.
Phew, don't forget Paimon! No problem. Just leave it to me.
I like the answers. Do you taste a little strange for instance? Anyways.
So delicious.
Oh yeah, I should have said in big proportions. Oh well. Amazing.
Paimon's so happy. Paimon wants to feast like this every day. Feeling full yet? How's the food? Delicious. I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see, the expression on your face just now? The muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment. Sijween, do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings?
Both.
A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want to take good care of you. You're really good at taking care of people. Even though you're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister.
Paimon, you're short too. What the fuck?
Really? You're reminded of an older sister? That's great to hear.
Paimon, I'm pretty sure you are shorter than her.
When you said that you were protecting
You're just
Winnie and his
floating.
siblings as well. Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that diver boy. I was getting a bit worried after hearing that something was wrong with the water. Thankfully, Clorand is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time. His Grace also sealed the pipes after Clorand left, to make sure that Linny wouldn't impulsively chase after his brother. Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching. They were instructed to only open the door once Miss Clorand had returned. Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linny as well. We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in any real. You were all super considerate and really thought everything through. It's just what we do down here at the fortress. At least this has been His Grace's style for as long as he's been the leader. Oh, I really wish Monsieur Nervula would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here, with all the darkness and chaos.
That doesn't like.
Get a good night's rest, you two. You both worked very hard.
Oh, thank you. Okay. This way. Up I go, up I go. Dormitory.
Take it easy.
Okay, we're here.
So much has happened. I'm super sleepy.
Okay, and then I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a. Oh my god. As I was saying, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a vision because of Child's.
Delicious.
Right?
Out of my way! Get out of my way! What happened? Why is everyone running?
Oh.
No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking!
Uh-oh. We need to go out now. Come on, wake up. Oh, wake up, wake up, wake up. So... the alarm's going off.
Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Hey, what's wrong with these people?
They're here! Yeah, there you are!
Oh, thank goodness!
Oh, okay.
We still in Lavaroon. Do you know what happened here?
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now. His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here. Lavaroon was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully completed. Yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people—
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up? Why is it suddenly mine?
Hey, shut up!
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us.
He said to evacuate
Yeah, he said to get as
outdoors.
far away as possible. Upward.
What's happened down below?
Oh no, it can't be that thing!
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you—
We have to go find the Duke! You two just go and get out! Go on without us!
Hey, hey! Be careful!
We will just get to safety.
Evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
Whee!
Attention, please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards.
Is that our friends?
Already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
Time for some action. Alright, time to get down there. Activate. We are ready.
They're here.
Just like I said.
What happened?
Ooh, a cutscene.
You're just in time. But be ready to run.
Hey, yo. That's awfully very close. Ooh, that head nod.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, yo. Woo.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Yo, why is he fucking golden?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense. The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
Hey, yo. This guy is basically Superman without the flying. Or no, he's more Batman.
Neuvillette, why are you here?
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House immediately. Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her. Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
Where's the game? Oh. And then he's going down there. Perfect. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I like this. This game more spicy, more actiony. I love it. Opera House, I'm here.
Look, there are a ton of Fatilian Palais Mermonia people over there.
Are you two the traveler in Paimon? Monsieur Neuvillette has left instructions. Please follow me. Though I'm sure he's already explained, this should be a mostly cordial conversation, unlikely to give rise to violence. But it would be most appreciated if you could protect Lady Farina to the...
Yes, I will do my best. But that cutscene, man. God damn. Now we're definitely gonna pull for Rivesley.
Oh, so you two are the honored guests Miss Farina mentioned.
Of course, of course! How could they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my...
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler. I have heard much of your accomplishments. I am the Knave, one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers.
God damn, so hot. Father. Pleasure to meet you. Greetings.
I've already prepared seats for you. Come, sit beside me.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time. See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day. Here, why don't you and Paimon have a taste?
So 1, 2, 3, 4. I like how the side eye is like,
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
I might agree
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Farina and I. I wonder how he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know. Here's to hoping that he's an excellent swimmer.
God dang. It's the eyes. And the way the hair flows.
Since we're talking about him, I feel like I should add something. His martial prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
That blood between them, yes.
So you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Child was subdued by Udex Neuvillette right in front of you.
Yes,
Against
he
ordinary
was.
people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person. I must express my admiration for Monsieur Neuvillette.
Keep talking, please.
Coming from you, that's not surprising at all.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, a long time has passed since Child disappeared.
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry. We know for sure that Child is still alive.
Oh, and just how do you know that?
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Mirror.
And where did he go after leaving the fortress?
Well...
Damn it, Paimon.
The Fortress of Meripede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim.
So I was thought he was injured or killed.
That is good news, at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago. Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf. Do you have any
Man, this
idea
music
how
makes
he
it so
usually
eerie.
writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together. I'm currently admiring the scenery on the streets in front of the Opera House.
I'm distracted. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Yeah.
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so much how it's written or how it's worded.
Hold on. The water in the teacup is shaking.
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come, Miss Farina.
I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
Damn, she knows.
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Sounds about right.
Right? I don't know why, but that got me. Don't know exactly why. Damn. Hey, yo.
A day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day. This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race.
Damn.
A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe.
That actually looks so cool though.
This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
Huh. Okay. I gotta say, that scene was pretty much like a Disney film. I love it.
All right.
Applause.
Seems like the problem inside has been suppressed.
Let me guess, we're safe for now.
Indeed. But only for now.
I win this bet. You owe me a present.
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
You made a bet?
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
So what gift must the loser give? Tea?
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codices.
That was obviously a joke. Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Marmonia for long.
Thank you.
Marmonia. Ooh.
I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
Ooh.
I must say, we've spent long enough playing house. Miss Farina, as the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say, that's what I originally thought. But looking at your expression, was I wrong? And you haven't a clue?
What are you trying to say?
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontanian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true. Yet, here you are relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable?
Damn.
The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Hearth have devoted everything to saving their homeland. But you? It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd
I am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now. Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me. Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high.
Ooh.
Then I ask you, Miss Farina, just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
Mm-hmm.
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time. It is just that beings like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
I see. As a god, the proof of your labor always lies beyond
Ooh, she,
prying
like,
mortal eyes. Allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as your emergency response plan for the impending disaster?
An emergency response plan?
Oh, that look in your eyes. Have you not even prepared one of those?
The emergency response plan is also strictly confidential.
Then allow me to jog your memory. Miss Farina, what is the purpose of your Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal? And what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
The Oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Farina. I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the Oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium. But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on, oh great Hydro Archon? Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Neuvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina, I suppose you must have ordered him away to take care of some troublesome business.
Yes, that's exactly right. Please keep it a secret for me.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side. Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so please, help yourselves, everyone.
Probably went down to do so. And is she being...
I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard deserve gratitude and praise. You too, Paimon.
Thank you.
Stop brings up a number of less significant matters.
Oh, Paimon's super full. That cake was great.
Of course she.
If it's on my tea table, it must be of the highest quality. Yes, and we must thank the knave for bringing these over as well.
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Farina's table. And I was merely catering to Miss Farina's tastes, seeking a chance to chat over tea. It is getting late. Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to take care of, so I must take my leave now.
Very well. We'll end it here.
Mind seeing me off, traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss Child before I must be on my...
Of course. No, Paimon, you stay. Leave me and her alone.
The tea party turned out to be even more difficult than I'd imagined. Why are you looking at me like that? Is something the matter?
Still with the face. So close and yet so far. Umba, umbe, umbe, umba, umba.
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, child was just an excuse. I have no interest in your dealings with him.
That's what Paimon thought.
So, that's
You
where you want
lent
to say?
your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude.
Didn't think that was all you
Do
want to
I
talk
look
about.
like an irresponsible father to you? The House of the Hearth is very important to me. You should know that I care deeply about my children. That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in informal settings.
Okay.
I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you. Linny, Lynette, and Fremine are still there, and I trust their judgment and abilities.
They've all been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop them, especially Linny.
You mean Wriothesley. He's a tricky one to deal with.
Please
It's
keep looking in
unfortunate
those
that Linny's
eyes.
so eager to prove himself that he can't learn to rely on others, including me. By the way, and you can just consider this a bit of idle gossip, but what's your impression of Furina? You are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily. Allow me to share my perspective with you.
Okay.
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the Fortress of Meripede.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused?
True.
Forget it. He did give us an opportunity.
True.
I will be meeting someone shortly.
Do you require help with any preparations?
No need. I will take care of it myself. I need to meet with Furina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine. But what's fascinating about her is that she often seems more like a celebrity than a working Archon.
Oh, come over here, you little critter, you.
Oh my god, that outfit. God damn.
You dare to run from me? Stop right this instant!
My goal
Damn,
is
that's so
just to
hot.
discover the location of the Gnosis. But I didn't expect the chance to approach Furina to be handed to me on a silver platter. This is so easy, it's actually making me a bit suspicious. Anything left unguarded is usually just bait.
Ooh.
But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. After all, from the moment it was attached to the hook, the bait is meant to be sacrificed. It's just
Damn.
as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydronosis is not currently held by the Archon. In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
Who are you? And what are you trying to do? Please don't kill me! I'm begging you, please!
The fear in her pupils is genuine, so perhaps she's not bait after all. Either way, targeting her has lost all meaning.
Ooh, oh my
I
god.
left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of Focalor. I suspect
Damn.
even Furina dares not mention this incident to anyone. Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Furina quietly cried alone. She was so scared that she could not sleep that night, nor could she even bring herself to eat her cake. There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon. Perhaps Eudex Neuvillette is actually the genuine article. I have to find the Gnosis. If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct, he is probably in possession of it. Alternatively, it might have been hidden in a place that's hard for ordinary people to access.
Yes, Father.
My dear
So, and
children,
so that way they went
please speak.
down to the
News from the fortress of Meripede. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that,
Ooh.
the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone quiet as well.
Probably the handiwork of that Ridesley.
I'm afraid so.
This is a good opportunity. The value of a harbinger is much higher than most would imagine. We now have an excuse to exert diplomatic pressure on the Fontaine authorities. Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the Hydro Archon and Udex Neuvillette.
Oh, I think Fugi is actually working now. Let me see.
I have an additional mission for you three.
Yay! It is.
Yes, Father.
So let me go ahead.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can use it to make a breakthrough. With this as my excuse, I can ask for an official audience and continue my investigation of Farina and Udex Neuvillette. The initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth. My wish to investigate the fortress of Meripede will be a front. Linny and his group will be responsible for the actual intelligence gathering.
Now it's right there. Yeah, it's working now.
You should know the rest. Linny's group is quite close to you, so they wouldn't have hidden anything from you.
You attacked the Hydro Archon?
It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the rooftops. After all, even Farina herself is still pretending that nothing of that sort ever happened.
True.
Alright then.
I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Farina. I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that Udex Neuvillette must be the Hydro Archon, but now, that doesn't seem right to me either.
And
I am a servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves. Whether Udex Neuvillette or Farina, neither fits the bill. It's hard to imagine either of them as the Archon.
Damn.
Of course, that is all just how I feel. Gut feelings often do not require justification.
But what if it's both?
It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land of my birth. Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing? A catastrophe looms, yet many secrets have yet to rise to the surface. It looks like Fontainians will have no choice but to save themselves. Ultimately, though, one must survive in order to do anything else. Should the need arise, I would be happy to cooperate with you. You don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve, and as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together someday.
Oh, and Neuvillette.
He certainly returned quickly. You must want to catch up with each other, so I'll leave you to him.
With a little head nod.
Neuvillette, is it over?
For now, yes. But this issue will prove quite thorny in the long term. I'm concerned that sooner or later the prophesized events will occur. Thank you for protecting Farina.
So what happened?
To put it simply, I used my power to force back the Primordial Sea and reseal the sluice gate.
Gotcha. And so with us, we did this and this and this.
So as expected, the knave has turned up the pressure on Farina. She's trying to feel her out, though I'm still unsure as to her motives. Permission granted.
You have enough hard perspective. Does that mean you have some deeper connection?
It can't be that you're the real Hydro Archon, right? But that's just a speculation on our part. You can't tell us? Then that's okay. We can talk about something else. We won't try to force you. You guys in Fontaine are super strange.
If by the phrase "you guys" you are referring to Farina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics.
Okay, so what did you sense in the fortress? Did you manage to protect those that need to be?
I believe so. The fortress has a long and complex history. It has seen much grief and suffering. And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of events.
Huh? Why is it raining all of a sudden?
It was a good day for rain. Just one for... It's said that a dragon of water once was said. It's a boost. You can't be.
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
Oh? And what are you thinking?
These dragons of an water.
Dragon of... Huh?
Please do not be so surprised. Farina?
Nervalette, are you listening?
Ah, my apologies.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually the dragon sovereign of water, right? Well, if you don't want to confirm or deny...
You guessed correctly.
Hey.
I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep this a secret for me.
Right, of course. We'll definitely...
Or is he just saying that?
There's still something Paimon...
Please, go ahead.
Well, if you are the dragon sovereign of water, and you were able to force back the primordial sea from the fortress, then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater, couldn't you just use your power to solve the crisis?
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragonhood. They say that when the first usurper arrived on Tivat, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
There are 7 elemental archons and 7 matching dragon sovereigns.
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history.
Damn.
In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to me. Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with the prophecy.
Oh,
okay.
So even you can't solve it.
I still have some urgent matters to attend to at my office. If you have any more questions regarding ancient history, you are welcome to discuss them with me at a later time.
Please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. Traveler, why don't we pay another visit to the Fortress of Meripede? Paimon is a little worried.
Sure. See you later, Nouvelle.
Take care.
Wait, but she walked this way.
We're way behind schedule.
Before that, she walked this way.
Oh, the sun's out. When did that happen?
Huh. Huh. Or did she like walk out? No, because we were talking this way. She would have walked this way. Oh well. Where are we going? You have to go here, no? And the quest location is currently evolving, and please check with a company. Wait. An expert company. Quest. This one. Oh. Oh. Oh, what do we have here?
This blinding sunlight is such a pain. No way I can get a nap in this weather. Busted! Gotcha!
Emerge. Come on out. Access denied. Born of ice and frost. See?
Did it. Okay, well, why are you fin? I don't care about you right now. Narratives. We'll talk about narratives. Thanks for your help. Oh, okay, perfect. I don't know why it came... why we had to do that in the first place. I truly don't understand that. But up here. No, and go here, because as if we're coming into a scene.
You guys are back?
Quisto! Lavaroon!
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back down here, right?
Huh? No, not at all.
And here I thought you'd managed to escape from jail during all the commotion. I'd held you up as legendary jailbreakers, but now you're telling me you just never left?
We're sorry, but we just had some business.
All right. There's no need to get caught up in the details. We're just relieved to see you. He was super worried about you, you know.
Hey, it wasn't just me. Weren't you super worried as well?
Yes.
Something like that, yeah. I was also
something
transferred
like
to
that.
work in the kitchen a few days ago. I can still hear Quisto mumbling to the carrots. Are those two all right? Do you think they made it? Whenever he'd say that, I'd tell him I'm sure they're fine. Wherever they are, they're kicking back with drinks in hand, enjoying the lovely scenery.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with worrying about your prison pals. Is there?
These two. They sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met them.
Oh, well, if you say so. I'll be watching you to make sure you finish every last bite.
Well, that's just creepy. But fine. Okay. We're gonna go here. It's ring!
Siegewing! Traveler, Paimon, you're back! Are you still doing alright? Did either of you get hurt?
We're doing good.
But what about you guys? It was such a huge mess. How bad was it?
A few people sustained superficial injuries, but that's about the extent of the damage. Monsieur Nervulet paid us a visit. It was all thanks to him that we managed to suppress the crisis for the time being. Of course, we must also thank you for the help you provided.
How did Nervulet know that he was needed here?
Well, Monsieur Nervulet has strong resonance with the hydro element. When the water level rises, he can feel the waves produced. I ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the wounded. They were mumbling the whole time about how you just ran down without a word. I'm so relieved to see that you're both alright. If you're not too pressed for time, please stay with us a few more days. Just let me know if you get a craving for any particular dish, so I can have Mr. Walsey get your meals prepared. Oh, and please feel free to visit the infirmary for a break at any time. I'd like to take the opportunity to spend some more time observing your facial muscles as well. Your happy smiles are quite contagious, you know. They're so memorable, and I've missed them immensely while you were gone.
She's raising us up. I like that. That's cute. Alright, it's this one. Oh, no. Not that one. Not that one. This one. Should be that one. Yeah. Oh, almost fell.
Now guess, what suit will this next card be?
A bare-teeth cat?
Well, well, look who it is.
Traveler, Paimon.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Looks like you're recovering nicely, Fremine.
Mm-hmm. Thanks to everyone's support. Oh, right. I managed to work up the courage to thank Miss Clorand in person.
Whoa, how did she react?
She told me that it was nothing. It was as if saving a life wasn't a big deal to her at all. She also told me not to worry about it.
She didn't want to stress you out, that's all. She's right, and it's best not to dwell on it.
Yeah.
Okay, but check this out. We went back to the opera house and we met the knave.
You met Father? Did she say anything to you?
She's hot though.
She said a few things that were, a bit hard to understand.
Her
But she
attitude towards
hot.
you is even better than what we'd imagined. That's fantastic. You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power to help those she considers close, which now might also include you.
Mm-hmm. Father is very capable, and also trustworthy.
Oh, Paimon just remembered that she thought Linny was a bit too proud as well. She said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
Got it.
Huh. That does sound like something that Father would say.
Hey!
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to stay here for the next few days?
Looks like it, yeah.
Excellent. I will host a tea party.
Yay!
Then Paimon wants another serving of cake.
Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you were up there. How lovely. Well, next time, you're going to have tea and snacks with us.
Yay. Wait, can I talk to them more? Hold on.
We should start preparing that tea party.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm all for it.
I'll help you set it up.
Oh, I love them. The triplets. Love them so much.
Take it easy.
Must protect the boy. Must protect the girls. Must protect everyone. Alright, business. Time for business. Hello.
Courier? Miss Sijouin told me you still haven't eaten.
Yeah, I was working on something, so I forgot.
That's no excuse for... Huh? It's you two.
Courier, Lurvine, we're back!
Hello there. It's been quite the mess here recently. How have you been?
We're good.
Are you still taking the secret passageway from the infirmary to work on the ship?
Yep. That is still top secret, though. So don't say a word to anyone.
It can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people in the infirmary, but I still prefer taking that route over the one from the Duke's office.
I mean, the infirmary does make it easier for you to slack off.
Damn, gay killing hall.
Then why are you also here so much?
You two really are just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
Not at all!
They are so a couple. No one can tell me otherwise.
Courier, the rumors about us are literally everywhere now. Please do something about it.
But it's not like I caused them by myself. All right. I'll try to do something about it when I can find the time.
Just make out. Confess your love to each other. Just do it. Just Just do it. We already know. Hello. Don't mind me.
Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just see two inmates come back after making it to the surface? Some strange winds blowing of late.
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing. Is everything still alright?
We're fine, for the most part. Neuvillette came down and took care of the worst of it.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Udex himself to exchange the Courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's exactly
He came here in
how.
a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea. He did remember to take Miss Sigewinne's gift with him, though.
He sure sounds super busy.
Miss Cloran has left as well. She also took her gift from Miss Sigewinne.
Were the gifts milkshakes?
Neuvillette got the milkshake. Clorand received lipstick instead.
Ooh, lipstick.
Even remote.
Well, it's Neuvillette's own fault for making Sigewinne worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies. Oh, and I have some gifts here for you as well.
Are these from Sigewinne too?
Nope, they're from yours truly. You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time. You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
For real? Then we could stay here for a really long time?
You may access the cafeteria for free.
Hooray!
Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release.
Damn, let's go. Let's go. Oh, beep, and then boop. Beep.
Take it easy.
Up, up, hip, up. Hippity, hoppity, boop.
We're back in our cell again. We're no longer prisoners though, so it really doesn't feel the same. Being free. Huh?
There's something you'd like to say?
Hey, that's not true! Alright. Okay,
That is true.
I just wanted to say that we really are an amazing duo. It's like we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people. We've never stopped traveling or stopped meeting new friends. There are so many bad things in the world, and we're just two people, but we've still been solving problems no matter where we go. Isn't that pretty cool?
Yay.
You're counting Paimon today? Aren't you the only adventurer here? Then let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer handbook as well. Paimon will also be an adventurer from today forward. Just the thoughts making Paimon giddy. Paimon's gonna crash, so you sleep soon too. The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up to a whole mess outside our cell. The primordial seawater nearly rose up. That was so scary. We should be safe now, right?
We'll be fine. Don't worry about
See
it.
you, traveler.
Oh, okay. I need to click on that. Hey, yo. Wait, is that the... Yo... The lore. Well then. What could that mean though? Wait, so where is Child? Is he pretty much like Pinocchio kinda now? Is he just trapped in a hook whale stomach for now? Because we technically still have his hydro vision. Technically speaking. Technically speaking, where is it though? Technically speaking. Just don't know where it is. Technically speaking. Let's see, we have any mail? We do. Alright, alright, alright. Now, what leaves me is completing this final puzzles, unlocking that, doing more exploring. First, let me get my giggles done.
Add Astra.
And Amber
Thank you for
Amber.
Take it easy.
So now you claim maximum. Okay. Oh, we can actually do story, so we can unlock this now. Damn, he is the dragon. Oh wait. Fine. Okay, we can do these two now. But I think that'll be added. So both. The legs, okay. You hear my sound? Oh wait, no, this is Oh. Yeah. Okay. That's over there. And then it is...
Paimon has so many questions about his true identity. Let's go talk to him and find out.
Are you talking about New Valent or are you talking about this right here? Ooh.
Looks like you're having fun. What's the occasion this time?
Oh, do I spy a traveler and a Paimon? We were just talking about you. This is more serendipitous than finding Mora after face planting on the road.
It's been too long. I'll bet you have some thrilling new tales from your journey to fill me in on. I can. Excellent! I knew I could count on you.
What were you talking about before we got here? Something fun? Or something delicious?
We were talking about one certain traveler, and how two's company, but three's a crowd, as the inseparable duo tour around Tibet, making 4 friends here and 5 more there, often at 6s and 7s as they brave the lakes and seas, collecting pieces of 8 and countless other treasures. They clearly must have 9 lives. Wink, wink. Let's hope they have less than 10 deaths.
What the? It just gets worse and worse.
Shortly, you may attend a grand banquet at Stone Gate. All will be dressed to the nines for majestic food and fine wines. And after 8 long drinks and 7 shorts, they'll each write 6 lines 5 times. You've been to all 4 corners of the world, so in 3 short seconds, can you guess from these 2 stanzas of 1 speech each correct? It's a poetry gala, and Mondstadt and Liyue are hosting it together. Do you still remember the promise I made to the distinguished director Who here during the Lantern Rite?
Oh, something about writing poetry together?
That's right. At the dinner table that night, I just knew this young bard was a rare talent with exceptional taste. You know, it's rare to encounter such a kindred spirit. And now, I've finally seized the chance to collaborate. It took me much trekking across the land to petition Eugene Terrace and contact the Knights of Favonius, but eventually, in the spirit of friendship and poetry sharing, I managed to successfully organize the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala.
Bit of a weird name.
Liyue's poetry is known far and wide, and Mondstadt is the city of wine and song. With 2 nations teaming up, it'll be double the fun, and a great chance for people from both places to get to know one another. Hu Tao and I will be the co-hosts for this poetry gala. Of course, I haven't studied the various forms and formalities of Liyue poetry for very long, so please forgive my dreadful performance just now.
Not at all, Venti. You followed my lead most excellently.
You flatter me.
Well, this sounds like fun. Let's get involved.
Okay. For soon, I won't want to dabble in the verse.
Oh, Paimon, sure you'll be amazing. Remember that time in Liyue when Paimon gave you the first half of a couplet? Wind rises, winds never churn. You came up with the second half right away.
But the seas of clouds anyways return.
Looks like someone's got a knack for this. Perhaps we'll have to raise the difficulty a little.
Alright, so basically you guys are here to discuss the activities for the poetry gala, right?
Oh, looks like little Paimon's brain has gained a wrinkle or 2. You guessed it so effortlessly, but you still guessed it wrong.
Damn.
Wait, Paimon guessed wrong?
We came here hoping to invite a special guest.
I already told you, I'm not going.
Damn.
Xiao, you're here too!
Never having penned a verse myself, how could I hope to judge the poetry of others? Besides, afflicted with karma as I am, the raucous atmosphere you are cultivating is precisely the kind which I must avoid, as you well know.
Hey now, there's a first time for everything, right? We all start from itsy bitsy spider, but give it a shot and you'll be wandering lonely as a cloud in no time.
Oh, I don't get the
You
itsy
don't
bitsy
even
spider.
have to join us in person if you really don't want to. You can just watch the party from a nearby mountaintop and cheer us on. But at least head down and take a look first. It's right by the inn, and there's plenty of fun activities to get involved with.
Besides, with the renowned traveler here, what is there to fear?
It'll be fun. Come on. Stop being a pouty.
Consider it.
Negative Nancy. God damn it. Stop being a negative Nancy.
It's nearly time. Why don't you all head to the venue and take a look?
Yes, that's right. Venti and I still need to discuss the poem for the opening ceremony.
Gotcha! We'll be on our way!
I like how Hu Tao's always in the musical aspect of festivals. Really like that. Waterborne poetry.
How about that for an opening?
Yes, I like it. But if we could give it a bit more oomph, it would be even better. I think we should lead with a bang, dip into a slippity slide, then whoosh into a whoop whoop boom! Got it?
Like the whoop whoop.
Completely understood.
Damn, I really like that part. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Might do that now. Bow, bow, bow. So, and this has to be with the...
Wow, it's so lively! Didn't think there'd be so many people here already. And a lot of them are familiar faces! Let's go say hi!
I spot a Noel and the Fiona. Hold on. Before that, is that Okay, so I still need to complete this.
Hmm? Wow, look who's here. This poetry fest seems to have attracted talent of the highest caliber.
Hey, Shincho and Chanyu are here too.
I was actually heading into the mountains to train, but he accosted me on the way and dragged me here.
Oh, how your words wound me. Is it not the responsibility of an exorcist of Liyue to ensure that this celebration of friendship between our two nations stays free of evil spirits? Besides,
Ooh, got you there,
this is
boy.
an excellent opportunity to meet heroes who have come from far and wide. Surely, you must be curious as to how that heroine of Mondstadt was able to lift such heavy objects like they were but a
Are you talking about Noelle? Yeah.
Oh? Well, since you are so well acquainted, could we trouble you to introduce us later?
Okay, fine. But don't forget to help me with my investigation like you promised. That's the only reason I agreed to come at all.
Huh? What if
Naturally,
Ooh.
I could never forget such a thing. My word is my bond.
The
Relax, dear
boys
Paimon.
having a
All will
ruckus
be
in
revealed
the
in
relationship.
okay.
Ooh, it might have a little fight. Okay. We'll speak to Noelle last. I'll talk to Diona.
Diona! Traveler in Paimon? I didn't expect to see you here. Are you here to mix drinks? That's right. I was specially asked to attend this event on behalf of the Cat's Tail, and I'm also here as a mixologist representing the Mondstadt wine industry. You're representing Mondstadt's? Of course I hate it! But it's also a perfect chance to destroy the reputation of Mondstadt's wine business once and for all! Opportunities like this don't come around every day, you know. Huh?
True, that's true.
Figure that. All I need to do is add some gross ingredients to the drinks, and I can create the most disgusting concoctions imaginable. Nobody will ever buy wine from Mondstadt. Paimon thinks you'll end up getting the opposite result. Just you wait. I ain't about to mess this up.
Don't overwork yourself.
Some poetry with us too? Poetry? I've heard plenty of bards sing in the tavern before, but I've never tried writing any myself.
Try it.
Join in. It'll be fun. Fine. If I have time.
You will have time. We'll make you have time. Noelle.
Oh, it's the Traveler in Paimon.
Are you here for the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala as well?
Gotta slow down with that.
With a straight face? Is Paimon the only one who thinks it sounds weird?
Yes, it sounds weird. But also too fast.
Representatives? No. We were sent here by the Knights of Favonius to help maintain order and set up the venue. But I didn't really do anything useful so far. Noelle brought all these tables and chairs here from Mondstadt by herself. She's a true knight.
Mika, you didn't even ask for
Just not
help.
true. Your efforts were indispensable. You selected the venue, drew up the layout, and so on. Also, you're the true knight here. I'm still in training. If anything, I should be addressing you as sir.
That's right. She's still, quote unquote, in training.
No. Please don't. Just keep calling me Mika.
Why does it feel like these two could keep this up all day?
Anyway, Master Jane did say that as long as we keep on top of our work, we should take a look around while we're here and get involved
They
in the
changed
poetry
from
gala as much as we can.
acting grandmaster to
But I
just
haven't
master.
written much poetry before, so I'm not sure if I'll fit in.
I actually have the same concern.
The important thing is to participate.
You won't be alone. We're joining too.
Really? In that case, we'll try our best.
Perhaps. The challenge of writing poetry is a rite of passage that all who wish to qualify as a knight must eventually face.
Sure.
Go that far.
If that makes you happy.
Anyway, no backing out now.
Sure. Maybe you can teach.
Oh, Mika beat me to it. I was gonna ask for help too.
Teach you both. Yes. Opening event, which is here. Setting gust of wind forces everyone.
Poems and melodies wandering the wind, wafting to pastures beyond their home.
Two greedy fishies struggling to swim. They ate so much that they're starting to groan.
Animal crystal fly draped in gold robes, a bright little light from that glazed lantern glows.
Finches pinch the rice and scoot while the boars of the forest anxiously root.
Welcome one and all to this festival of poetry, jointly organized by Liyue and Mondstadt.
Or, in full, the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala.
It's a new like celebration
Liyue's versemonger of the
model
darkest alleys, Hutao.
animation.
And Mondstadt's liquor-loving lyricist, Venti the Bard. The purpose of this event is to promote friendly poetic exchanges between our two nations. So please, have fun, talk to other people, and
if you're here, you're our guest. So please enjoy this poetry fest.
I'd also like to reassure everyone that this event welcomes people of all skill levels, from first-time rhymers to seasoned songwriters. If you ask me, the most important thing you can bring to writing poetry is authenticity. That means reaching deep down to all the thoughts and feelings you usually hide away or struggle to express, and putting them into words. Just right
to help everyone really cut loose and enjoy themselves to the fullest, Venti and I have carefully prepared 3 themes to be revealed over the course of 3 days. Let's get right to it. The first theme is Riddle Me This. Solving riddles.
She's the Riddler.
Interesting.
Whew. I'm glad they're not making us write sonnets or something right at the start.
Does everyone see the lanterns hanging around the venue? These have been specially prepared for the riddle game. Simply write down your riddle and hang it on a lantern. Then Venti and I will select a few to pose to the crowd, and you will now give you some time to write down and hang up your riddles. Feel free to walk around.
I'm so bad at writing riddles.
To get the creative juices flowing. And remember, whoever guesses the most riddles correctly will get a prize.
And with that, the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala has officially begun.
We couldn't cajole Adeptus Shao in the end. He said he'd take a peek from the peaks, but that was all he'd agreed to.
Damn. Venti?
That was a good little opening ceremony, wasn't it?
Okay. And then... over here. Let's see.
Let's see what's on the... A tender sigh for home, how far the flowers roam. A visitor asks me why, for a dream beyond the sky. Okay, someone from Liyue definitely...
I just read that one too. Liyue's poems seem pretty difficult to grasp.
Dreams? Sky? Is it talking about some kind of bird?
So it means something like, this thing's really far from home. It's in a vast area, and it's flying really high. Is that it?
In a nutshell, yeah.
Amazing, Paimon. Oh, it looks like a...
It's nothing, really. Once you've spent enough...
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. Back when I was out with the Grandmaster on the expedition, I started picking up some local customs without even...
But back to the riddle. We still haven't actually solved it.
What's something that flies high and far?
I was talking about the Jade Elish, maybe.
That makes me think of dandelions.
Oh, that makes sense. And Mondstadters believe that dandelions...
But maybe we're missing something? It can't be that easy. After all, it's a riddle from Liyue. What would their equivalent of the What do you think, Traveler?
Ooh, I don't know. Maybe it's just the right answer.
Then we'll have one answer ready to go when the game begins.
Right, just like Venti said. As long as the interpretation makes sense and reflects our perception of the poem, then perhaps there are no wrong answers.
Well, no matter what the real answer is, the guessing's all a part of the fun. Let's go look at the next one.
Oh yes, I want to see if there's any Mondstadt-style riddles.
Okay, what's the next one? So it's a dandelion, maybe, most likely.
This one says... Oh, this handwriting is just awful.
Paimon, don't say that.
I have 4 corners like a square but I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully baked. I pass through the lips one piece at a time. The more you consume, the broader your mind. Oh, wow, Paimon's drooling from that one. Is there really a food that can make you smarter? Paimon's gotta try that.
Oh, Paimon. You have to look past the surface level meaning with riddles, or you'll fail to plumb their depths.
Huh? So have you got any ideas, Shinjo?
Well...
Xingqiu just hung that riddle up a moment ago.
Oh, so this is Shincho's riddle! You know, Paimon was expecting you to write something a little more... elegant.
This festival is about building friendship and mutual understanding. With so many friends from Mondstadt present, I thought I'd try writing something more accessible and less flowery, so that more people could enjoy it.
Hey, not bad! So, buddy, does that mean you can tell your old pal Paimon the answer on the sly, or...?
Damn, Paimon, no.
Not a chance. You'll have to wait for the answer to be revealed, just like everyone else.
Ha! Meanie!
If that's how you feel, why don't you try and stump me with a riddle of your own?
Maybe Paimon will! We'll see who stumps who! Traveler, you'll help Paimon come up with a riddle, right?
Nope. Damn it. Nah.
At least you're nice to Paimon.
Then I look forward to seeing the fruits of your literary labors.
Ha! Prepare to get stumped!
Okay, Paimon, Jesus, calm down. It's just a poem. It's just a poem, Paimon. You don't need to get serious. Okay, where's the last one? This one.
Even though Paimon said she'd run... Let's start by on 4 long legs, my slim body sits. I eat not a bite and drink not a sip. With a passionless face, I greet countless guests, whom I carry all day without needing to rest. Is this talking about some kind of animal? It's a chair. Huh? Diona, how did you get... No, of course I didn't write it. The answer just popped into my head. I'm always telling the cats in the tavern that the chairs get tired from working all the time, so they shouldn't use them to sharpen their claws.
Oh, okay. I get it. Kinda, not really, but we'll go
Have a
along.
bait and switch. Are you trying to write one? Yep, and thanks to you,
Mm-hmm.
maybe I should try to come up with one too. Alright, Paimon's riddle is now hanging up. Diona, do you want to know the answer? Nah, no need. I don't really care about winning a prize. Oh, okay then. Well, looks like it's time to carry on with the event. Sure, have fun.
I like how Dion just bursts onto us like, it's a chair, you fools. Could you not know?
Hey, looks like everyone's about done mingling and riddling. Venti and I have selected several riddles from everyone's contributions, and we added a few of our own to the mix for good measure. If your riddle gets selected, remember that you have to announce the correct answer at the end. Anyone who guesses correctly gets 1 point, and if nobody guesses correctly, the writer of the riddle gets a point. Sounds fair to me.
Of course, when the riddler reveals the right response, it only counts if everyone agrees that it's not too far-fetched.
That's right. Now, if there are no more questions, it's time to reveal the...
Hopefully they'll draw at least some that I can get. Oh no, does only the first person to solve it get the points? Ugh. That means I have to be first to raise...
Please choose Paimon's riddle. Please choose Paimon's riddle.
Riddle number 1. Let me see here. I have four corners, like a square pancake, but I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully baked. Baked?
Baka.
I pass through the lips, one piece at a time. The more you consume, the broader your mind.
Mine.
Better
Better answer as quickly as you can. You don't want someone else beating you to it.
You... Oh, brat! It's...
Even without the author coming forward, I can confidently declare this answer wrong. And while I'm no expert in exotic dishes, if I'm not mistaken, pizza is round, is it not? Like mora meat?
But eating pizza makes you happy, and being happy makes it easier to face problems that need...
Goddamn, you're stretching it.
Okay, Paimon admits she may have jumped the gun on this one.
Maybe it's some other kind of food. No. Riddles are never that simple, and it needs to be something that makes people more intelligent.
If Paimon had known it was gonna be this tough, she'd have read more books in her time. What is it?
It's
have you got it?
books.
Huh?
This is for your lips.
Oh, gotcha! Bucks! The answer is bucks!
Okay.
That was quicker than I expected. I was quite proud of that one.
Oh, it appears the riddle writer has announced the answer. Okay, 1 point to Paimon.
I don't think Paimon deserves that point.
So the answer was books? Oh, how did I not get that?
We're awesome at this! Oh, what Paimon meant to say was that you're awesome at this.
Yes, thank you.
Point, Traveler.
On to riddle.
I gotta get in there first.
High above the wispy clouds, amidst the gloomy, snow-filled shroud, standing alone on an icy stage, beneath it every lowly sage. Looks like a poem from Liyue.
Oh, it's...
I got it!
Looks like those two have some ideas. Could it be some kind of plant?
Mika, please go ahead. As a full Knight of Favonius, you represent all of us from Mondstadt here.
No, how could I?
You know, they
was
could
you
say
who
at the
thought
same
it
time.
first.
My answer isn't necessarily correct. Besides, it's first come, first served, and you beat me to it.
Technically, it was Noel.
No, I didn't.
How gracious and considerate our fellow competitors are towards each other. How about both of you say your answer at the same time? If you're both right, you'll each get a point.
Oops, I didn't realize we'd made such a scene.
Oh, crud. I guess we dragged that out a bit. So, Noelle...
Yes, let's. Our answer is...
Cecilia!
Oh, that certainly sounds like a good candidate for the correct answer. A flower that blooms on the highest peaks and known for its exquisite beauty. The Cecilia is held by many although since the writer hasn't yet come forward to announce the answer,
I can't believe I was wrong.
Is the answer Genshin? The poem does evoke a strong sense of quiet, proud solitude in a...
Correct! I wrote this one. Genshin is the right answer.
Ooh.
Shinjo got it before Paimon could.
However, after listening to the host's description, I do remember reading about Cecilia flowers in a book once. They
Why is her eyes
definitely
like
fit
so
the description
blue?
of a pure flower standing proudly and alone on high. So, I'd like to approve the answer from our two friends from Mondstadt as well.
Really? Oh, thank you so much.
well, since
Her eyes are
even
so
the Riddler
blue. I like
himself
that.
agrees,
Darn it! Shinjo's caught up to Paimon already!
Just getting started.
Yeah,
Just calm down.
probably right.
Moving now to our third riddle. Huh? Why is the handwriting so... What's got no wings but flies in the air, never gets tired of floating up there, so full of mora it comes out the nose, but in the sea, glug glug glug, down it goes.
Hey, yo.
They picked Paimon's riddle!
Hey, yo, Paimon. Why are you talking about that? You know, look at glug, glug, glug.
What is it? Why isn't anyone guessing?
That's not quite it. More like, it's so ludicrously simple that we just cannot believe it.
What? No way! Well, go on.
The answer is Paimon.
What?
It's Paimon.
It's
I was
Paimon.
actually gonna say Paimon too.
Me too.
No! completely wrong! How the heck did you all think the answer was
Paimon, do you have wings behind your back?
No.
You're always floating, but you never seem to get tired of it.
And Paimon has a very healthy appetite, which must cost the traveler a lot of mora and meal expenses.
Damn, calling her
I've heard from
out.
the senior knights that the traveler rescued Paimon by fishing her out of the sea. So, that means Paimon can't swim. So if she fell in the sea, then...
Glug, glug, glug. Wait! Now Paimon's doubting herself. What was the answer again? No! You're all wrong. The answer to Paimon's riddle is obviously the Jade Chamber! You know, the Jade Chamber that's always flying up there in the sky?
Is that so? I still maintain that the riddle actually describes Paimon more accurately.
Damn.
In fact, if we just added 2 more lines to the poem, it would be the perfect riddle.
Huh? What do you want to add?
The traveler's companion and talkative guide, a praiseworthy presence always by their side.
Aw, do you mean it? Can we really add that part?
I can vouch for it.
You think so cute? Okay, then Paimon would like to announce that the correct answer to the riddle is...
Great! And with that, the widely adored Paimon has gifted a point each to everyone who answered just...
More riddles and giggles filled the air as the time flies by.
Guessing riddles is a lot of fun. And even though Paimon... Oh, didn't Changyu...
Okay. Oh, okay, right here. Cap.
Oh? Hi, Paimon. You know, for a moment there, I was worried I might lose to you.
Oh, are you collecting your prize right now?
I am indeed. Though, if you really want it, I'd be more than happy to give it to you.
Seriously? Wow, what is it?
Spooky.
Generous donation by yours truly as director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Namely, a buy one, get one free coupon for our high-end customized service package. It's a pleasant surprise to learn you're so interested in it, Paimon.
Damn.
Nope, nuh-uh, no thank you, hard pass, you can keep it.
Are you sure? In that case, I'll gladly take it.
Here you are. Now remember, this package comes with our anytime, anywhere, on-demand collection service. Just give us a call and we'll be right there. With any luck, we'll still show up even if you're unable to call.
Damn.
To what do we owe the honor, Paimon?
Okay, who tell?
We. Changyun's the one...
Oh, yeah.
How about I put it in riddle form?
Huh? Isn't it...
'Twas like a demon not demonic, or devil devoid of the diabolic. Afar it floated free above the ground, but when approached, though sought, naught could be found.
Sounds to me like you encountered a ghastly little ghosty in the wild.
Perhaps
Ghosty.
I should just explain it. Basically, while I was training this morning, I suddenly caught sight of a non-human entity. It was floating in the air without any kind of external aid, and its body was almost transparent. At first I thought I'd finally encountered a demon that wasn't repelled by my pure yang spirit, and immediately prepared to exorcise it. But none of my methods had any effect on it. And when I went to try and get a closer look at it...
You're sure it's not a ghost or spirit of some kind?
Quite sure. I could sense that it had a physical body. And if it were a spirit, I'm sure it would have been scared away long before I saw it. It's all my fault. I got overexcited, and in my haste, I didn't ascertain its true nature before taking action. Thinking back on it,
You shouldn't blame yourself. It was something you'd never seen before. And besides, we're making up for it now by doing our best to...
Any thoughts, Venti? Have you managed to untangle Chongyun's twisted tail?
Why don't you take a guess first, Tuta?
Oh, that means you have.
I can't be absolutely certain, but I'm reasonably sure it's not what Liyue would call an evil spirit or demon. So whatever it is, it's not dangerous.
Okay.
How about this?
Oh, does that mean we get to play out?
Good ideas could just pop into your head out of thin air, but if you ask me...
You say that, but your gaze keeps drifting over towards the...
He's a thirsty boy. Just a thirsty little boy. Alright, we unlocked the event. Ooh. Yeah, so let's... Ooh. View the game. Oh. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Poetry Gala. Oh, okay, this... I could do another one. I can do... Ooh. I guess we could do this one. Where over there? Okay. Right on, right on.
Take it easy.
Whee! And bam, we did it. Like this.
Take it easy.
Oh god, why is it has so much ping? Ah, Jesus. Oh, I don't know. Okay. Everyone play the game. The game. Simple thing. Give me the rules that I won't read. So sure. Oh, it's like darts. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but let's do it. Hit. And hit. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Oh my. Oh. Okay. Boom. 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 Damn. Oh. And then we do this. And that, so it's double. Hell yeah. Oh. This. And that. And then, bam. Score 1,000. I don't like how I am literally 999. Dang. How's that even possible? How? That tells you how. Start. This seems easy though. Oh, okay. Okay, so that can be destroyed. Ah, damn it. Oh. We do this. We do that. This. And this. 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 And that. Okay. Damn, it's so laggy. It's for later. It's a challenge. Let's see if... So it's still at a like 400 ping. Where is this? Oh, let me exit that.
I got
Epic
a new letter
Games
from
while
an
you're
informant.
here.
Looks
Why
like the
is
situation
Steam
has
here?
changed again.
Exit. Exit. I guess I can't do anything about those. New game. New game. A wine game. Ooh. You're gonna get drunk. Ooh, a fighting one. Oh. I'll give it a try. Oh, okay, when a character is frozen, vapors, or electric. So, you're saying frozen. So I could do these two. Vaporize, I need like Lutal, and electric charge, most likely Raiden. Start.
Busted.
Bring them all together.
No touching. Access denied.
Bring them all together.
Quietly now. Game's up from Silva. Busted.
No touching.
Oh my god, that the ping is so troublesome. Oh, fucking god.
Quietly now. Busted.
Time to go. Access denied. All hail.
Gotcha. Quietly now.
There is no escape. Ha! Ha!
Oh my fucking god. That's such bullshit with that lag.
No touching. Born of ice and frost.
Gotcha.
Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion. Shine down.
I did it. God damn, it's so fucking wonky because I can't do anything to bring down that stupid lag. I don't know why I have that. Hold on, let me try to reset because it is so annoying. I shouldn't even have fucking 600, 900 ping. Let me... I'll be right back though. BRB. Da-da-da. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da. Why is it so fucking high? Why is it at 30? It's at 17 now. Why is it so fucking high? There we go. That's much better. Let's do this one. No more players. Only AoE. Oh, these monsters, I usually do my heavy hitters, but I actually do this. Hold on. We actually do the right combo that I usually run. Now it shouldn't be even at even higher than 100. Yeah, okay. Bring those together.
Crush! Right here. Emerge. Beg for mercy. Flood of frost. Here comes the catch. Quietly now.
Higher, higher, hands on fire! See?
Oh.
Busted.
And you will come closer.
Gotcha.
Bam.
Shudder. Freeze to the core. More speed. Eye for an eye. Come on out. Right here. Show them. Ha.
Okay. Come to me. Closer. There we go. Here.
Time to go. Come on out. Right now. Emerge. A sight to behold.
Damn. Just non-stop.
Right
Ooh.
here. Beg for mercy.
Oh.
Gotcha. Game's up.
Right here. And then we do this.
Rack and ruin.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, I'm gonna do this one more time. Pretty much the same tactic, but with better results. So this is, I'm not like 900.
Quietly now.
Access denied. No touching.
This is long overdue.
Born of ice and frost.
Are you so far away from everyone?
Gotcha. No. Things are about to get dicey. Busted.
For Rex Lapis. Access denied. Born of ice and frost.
There is no escape.
Closer.
Here comes the catch.
We're gonna come closer over here.
Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered.
Cross over.
Ooh. Bam. And then bam. And then bam. And then bam. And then
No touching. This is long overdue.
everyone get together. Group together.
Gotcha.
Back.
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
Torn to oblivion. Time to go. See?
Ooh, okay. There it is. Select stage and unlock in 2 hours. Okay. Well, do that. Oop. Go. Exit challenge. We did it. Yay. Well, that's most of the events. I know there's more. We got 2 levels from that. Oh, oh. Okay. Now there's still some more of that to be done with, but I think that can be for next time. Daily. Did I clock in? Did I do my dailies today? I don't think so. Did not. There we go. That means I did not check for Star Rail's dailies either, so daily check-in. Boop, boop, boop. Got that. And make it for yesterday's or one of the days. There we go. Okay. Boop. And then right there. Collect. Ooh. We get the we get a book. Within 6 seconds after normal text been hit, it'll be increased by 8. Stacks 3 times. If I'm okay. So we need to reach a total of 1,000 of these. Oh, we're almost there. Almost there. We get a new weapon too. Nice. Might do this event off stream, maybe. Maybe. Who knows? Boom, 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 boom. Okay, well, I think that will be it for me today. Somewhat short-ish, maybe. I don't know. My short ones tend to be like either within the 2 to 3 hour mark, somewhere in there. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by, letting me be your background host for Sunday. As you do other stuff, go ahead and raid a lovely AI VTuber, MK. She's playing with another VTuber, Mr. Rev as well. They're playing inside the bathroom, so let's go ahead and give MK a raid. I wish I could raid to both, but sadly it's only one. They're both doing a collab together. I need to schedule a collab with them soon. If not a collab, then I want to play games with them. They seem to like more spooky games, and I want to play more spooky games, so hopefully I can just want to play with them. But yes, thank you guys so much for stopping by, and next stream will be Friday. I'm not sure what though, because I want to play more spooky games. Granted, I'll be playing spooky games up until the end of November. But yeah, I want to play as much as I can with new friends, old friends, and just play games. Alright guys, I'll see you guys next week on Friday. Or this coming Friday. Alright. Catch you guys later. Bye.